Hello everybody, Sam here once again with another video. And as you can see before you, today we're going to be taking a look at, that's right, a radio. So this is a multi-band radio, but it's not just a radio, so we're going to be taking a look today. Yeah, so it's a good product. Got it. I got it for about 19 bucks on Amazon with my Amazon Prime membership. And this video might be pretty long, but to make it easier to watch, it's going to be in multiple parts or segments, and I'm not going to label it part 1, part 2, or part 3. I'm just going to title each video individually, and you guys, you all out there, can decide. And let me get this thing out of here. Let's fix this. Let me fix this up real quick because I'm going to keep bumping the camera. So you all can decide what y'all want to watch first. You know what I mean? So that would totally be up to you all, depending on what you all want to watch first. Whether, so it just depends which video is part 1, which is part 2. Well, that's all dependent on you all. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So without further ado, we're going to get started and we're going to check out this product. So this is the I think it's Golon or Colon or something like that. There's the actual brand name right there, and the model number. It is the Rx BT 6622 radio. So if you get interested in it after watching this video, yeah, you can pick it up on Amazon. I will put all the links in the description. So let's take a look. I've already taken it out of the box. You don't get much. You don't even get an instruction manual. All you get is a USB cable for charging, and the radio, and some nice pretty bubble wrap. That's about it. And so the cable is actually this, it's not the micro USB. It's not necessarily a micro USB like you would see, like for instance, my phone cable. Let's see, where is my phone cable? It's here somewhere. So this is typically, the standard cords that are used now in phones or devices right here. So this is what's typically used now. This is the micro USB, yeah, something like that. And then there's USB-C, but this is the older type. So you see, there's a difference there. So this is a Chinese product, and it was made in China. They've got a big old sticker there that even says it right there. They put it upside down because, look, see, the box, it's supposed to be like this. But anyway, so it's made in China. So let's take a look at it. As you can see here in the bottom, it is a multifunction, multi-band radio. So it has AM, FM, it has FM, AM, and 7 shortwave bands. And it has Bluetooth. So we'll put this pretty box in the background and we'll take a look at it. So let's get started. So in this video, we're going to just be doing an overview and probably demonstrating some of the Bluetooth and Mp3 functionality, because it also does play Mp3s from thumb drives and micro SD cards. So without further ado, here's the radio. This is the product right here, and let's do an overview. So this is an overview. So we have a speaker right here, fairly nice looking speaker, and we have your radio dial, which is fairly small. Indicators up here to tell you which function you're on. So this is the green one is radio. This is the Bluetooth function. And the middle one is your charging indicator right there, the little red one. Down here, this is your band selector. So being a Chinese product, it starts from right to left. So this would get a little confusing here, because also trying to determine what function you're on. Let me see if we get a little close. Let's go ahead and get that to fix here. Essentially, trying to decide what function you're on, it's kind of difficult because it's hard to see that indicator exactly where you're at. So just like that, see. And it doesn't even go all the way to the FM band, so it's hard to know exactly just where you're at. It's one of the downsides of this. And instead of going left to right, it's this way. So it's kind of this, or I guess I don't know. Maybe it's the shortwave band first, and then the AM/FM last. Which would make more sense to have AM/FM and then the shortwave bands. But anyway, so yeah. You have some more stickers right here, and as we go to the left side here, you have nothing. You just have a lanyard. And over here we have some volume knobs. Actually, this is the control for the dial, for the radio dial right here, this top one. So this is what actually moves the little indicator right here. The next one is your volume. So this is actually your, when it's on, that's your volume control. And this is your DC in, which is a 5 volt. It's DC in 5 volts. I don't know if you guys can actually see that or not. But it is a 5 volt DC in, so this is where the charging cable would plug into. Down here on the bottom there's not much. You just have little things there to kind of help it stand up. And we move off to the back. The back we don't have much. We have just the antenna. We have the antenna for your FM stations and your shortwave stations. You don't really use the antenna for AM because it actually has a loop, the actual loop antenna inside for AM. So right here we instantly see the battery compartment, some more specifications there. Those are the frequency specifications there for all the bands. And we have the battery compartment. This is one nifty thing about the radio too, is that it has dual power sources. So basically, you can use lithium-ion battery, which this does come with it, by the way. I said that you only, okay, in the beginning I forgot to mention that this does include the lithium-ion battery, which is rechargeable. It's a 3.7 volt, I believe. Let's take a look. Okay, let's focus that in a little bit. Yeah, I do believe that is a 3.7 volt battery, 5C, so that's what you get. Okay, yeah, so that is what you get there, and looks like your typical standard camera battery, I would say. Like a typical camera battery that would go into a digital camera. So, oh, and the nifty thing here is, check this out. I was talking about dual power functions, dual power. So you have the option to use this rechargeable battery, or you can use 3 standard AA batteries. Now you can't use both. You can only use one or the other. I don't think you can do rechargeables. More than likely, that's something you would probably have to experiment with on your own if you buy this radio, but definitely lithium-ion rechargeable. I mean, so it definitely does that. So in the event if you cannot charge, or in the event if the battery should go out on you, and this battery wears out, and you want to, I mean, you can also just go with AA. So you don't even have to charge. You don't even have to worry about recharging a battery. Just pick up some AA batteries, cheap AA batteries, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Amazon Basics, any your favorite battery, whatever battery you use, and it'll work with that. So we're at about 9 minutes here, and we're going to go in real quick here, and we're going to demonstrate some functionality here. So, okay. Sorry for moving the camera. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to demonstrate the Mp3 functionality right here. So what we actually do is we're going to bring up the volume a little bit right here. And, okay, so right here, okay, we didn't look at the top, did we? No, I didn't show you guys the top. Okay, so let's go to the top real quick. We have a USB, and what's I would assume, they have it labeled different. They have it labeled as TF. But I'm assuming it's just a simple little micro SD card. USB, so it will play music from thumb drive. So if you have a thumb drive like this, sorry for bumping the camera, it will play from that, which I'll demonstrate in a little while. Your function button, so right now it's off, and in the middle is Bluetooth and the MP3 function. So Bluetooth and MP3 share the same function. I mean the same position on the switch. And then you have the radio all the way to the left. You have some navigation buttons here that are not for the radio, of course. The radio tuning thing is right here. So you have a backward scan, play, pause, and fast forward. This is for your MP3 functionality. So let's get some music going here. And I did get some copyrighted, I mean not copyrighted, uncopyrighted music from the YouTube library. So we'll go ahead and just pop this in. Actually, what we'll do is we're going to put this in. We're going to turn it on, and I'm going to let you listen. It defaults to Bluetooth, and it's going to say that it's waiting to pair. So here we go.
Waiting for the pairing.
Waiting for the pairing in a very...
Bluetooth pairing success.
So it already paired to my tablet. So it does tell you in a very nice Chinese Asian voice. So as you can see, it's in Bluetooth, but we're going to go to the MP3 function right now. So we don't need to move the switch. So essentially all we do is just pop in our drive here, and it'll automatically switch.
Music.
So yeah, there it is. So this is some non-copyrighted music from the YouTube Music Library, so I don't have to worry about getting hit by the copyright mafia. So I don't have to worry about that because the music that I'm using is actually non-copyrighted. So that's pretty neat right there. I'm trying to look for something here. Okay, anyway. Okay, well, let's just move on. So, yeah. First and foremost, right off, I'm going to tell you, it's got a pretty good sound. I mean, it sounds pretty good. So, let's play some music and let's check it out. So, we're going to hit the play pause button right here, and we're going to let the music play. That's pretty neat right there, see? I will also say it also gets pretty loud, so I'm going to go ahead and crank it up. I mean, it's pretty loud, you know what I mean? So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it out of shot real quick, and I'm going to walk over there to the hallway, and I'm going to crank it up, just to give you all an idea of how loud it gets. So, I'll let y'all look at the box. So I'll let y'all look at the box right here, and I'm going to go ahead and go over here into the hallway and crank it up and give you all an idea of just how loud it is. So I'm over here just outside the door. So yeah, I'm going to crank it up. Okay, so now we're going to go into the next room, and I'm going to leave it cranked up. So yeah, I mean, it actually does get quite loud. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with that. So, I mean, it's pretty neat. It's good. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not gonna be as, you know, it's not gonna be very wide sound, but hey, it works. You know. So let's go to the next track here. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna demonstrate here also for you guys. This may be a small speaker. It does specify that it says it has a three-way speaker, so I don't know how accurate that is, but you do have the speaker in here, which sounds really nice already. And what may look like a little tweeter or something back here, because there's another port back here, so. Or it could be maybe just for the AM antenna. I don't know. Well, we'll check it out. This music has a little bit more of a bass pump, like a boom, boom, boom. So if I was listening to this on my large sound system, my subwoofer would be going off. But I mean, for a small speaker, it reproduces that thump pretty well. So I'm gonna crank it up for you and let you listen in on it. So let's check this out. So we're coming up to about 15 minutes here. So we're gonna end this first video demonstrating the Bluetooth. Well, we're gonna go to Bluetooth and then we're gonna end the video. So here we go. Let's crank it up and let you listen to the lower bass part. So here we go. Oh yeah. The dancing fingers. So as you can see, it does get quite loud. Now we can, if you hold the buttons down, we can scan forward. Let's see, wrong button. Scan back. Pause. Okay. Move back to the previous song. Move back to the skip forward, and so on. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty neat. So now let's move on to the Bluetooth functionality. So here's one thing that I would recommend. It is possible that you can just pull this out and it'll immediately default back to Bluetooth. But because the rule of thumb has always been that you should never remove a thumb drive without first safely ejecting it. Well, okay, since this is not a PC, there's no way to eject it, right? So I would recommend, and if you want to do this, you can. I would recommend that you simply switch off the radio and then pull it out, so you don't risk corrupting the files. Now, in this situation, I can corrupt the files because they are backed up to my computer, but so here's what we're going to do now. We're going to go ahead and just take it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn it off. This is how I recommend that you do it. And then you can remove your media, whether it be the card or the drive. So now we're going to turn it back on, and it should pair on to the Bluetooth.
Waiting for the pairing.
So, and it should pair up with my
Bluetooth pairing success.
See, like I say, in the nice Asian voice. So we got it there. So let's do this. So we got that. It is paired with my Amazon Fire tablet, and we are going to play some music. Again, some non-copyrighted music. And I've got something queued up here already for vlog music. Let's see, looking for... Okay. No copyright. So let's play something here. So I did have something queued up already here. So there it is. It is playing off my tablet. And it is no copyright music. So, this is for the copyright mafia out there. It does say no copyright, so that's what I'm playing. So once again, this is another song with some pretty good bass, as you can hear it. You can hear the reproduction of it. Listen to that. That's pretty cool. So we're at about 20 minutes, guys. So that concludes this video. So all in all, I would say it's a pretty good radio. It sounds really good. I'm gonna say it's got a good speaker. I mean, if this is pretty neat. I mean, if it makes for a very good Bluetooth speaker, I would imagine. And not to mention, as a bonus, you even get a radio. So you get a 9-band radio. You get AM, FM, and shortwave if that's your thing. If you actually choose to want to listen to shortwave, you can. If not, you can just stick to your FM or AM. It's pretty good. So in other videos, I'll be demonstrating the radio in more in-depth detail. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty neat. And also you get MP3 playback. So if you still do the MP3 thing, if you still buy or download MP3s, yeah, very good multifunction radio for about $19 on Amazon Prime. It's good. Came to about $21 with tax. I'd say it's a good picker up. I mean, so you know, if you're looking for it, I'd say you buy this radio. You should. So anyway, folks, that is it for this part of the video. And like I say, in the next one, I'm going to demonstrate the radio and demonstrate the shortwave bands and all that stuff. So that's pretty good. So that does it for this segment of the radio. So I'll talk to you guys later and catch the next video. You can go on. I'm not going to label these videos part 1, part 2, because actually I am just going to let you guys decide what you all want as far as part 1, part 2, what y'all want to watch first. So they're just going to be labeled, you know, individual, you know, just individual videos. So this is the video. This is the one where I'm demonstrating the Bluetooth and the MP3 functionality. So yeah. So I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all take care. Peace, and I'm out. See y'all in the next video.